Welcome Virgo to your July monthly reading. Welcome to my channel. I am Robin Carline from Robin's Authentic Wellness, and today I'm doing a 12 card reading, and I also have 2 oracle cards, and I have 1 angel tarot card, and I am just shuffling your cards right now. Now, I allow the ones that come out, the ones that are meant to come out. Okay, Virgo. Oh, wow. Okay. So, yeah. I will show you each card as I pull, or when I'm finished, as I go through them. Okay. I knew it. Interesting. So, okay. So for the oracle cards, I have one is the Moonology card, and then the other one is the Kyle Gray Angels and Ancestors. I apologize if you can hear the noise. There's construction on my road today, so it seems to be like really loud, or at least what I can hear. So usually I just do, these ones here, and okay, Emperor. But I actually am going to do, I want to see one clarification for a card here. So I'm using another tarot deck, this one here, and okay, all right, that's all I need. I'm using another tarot deck. This one, it's based on a book, but I actually forget the name right now, so I will have that in the description as well. I will have all of the decks and cards that I use, or the decks that I use in the description, and I'm using the Rider-Waite. Okay, so I'm going to start off with the Moonology card. So Virgo, take time to breathe out. So I'm definitely feeling like there is almost kind of feeling like you've been through the ringer, and there is end in sight. There is an end in sight. There is transition. There is a lot of change. So I can feel that for you right now, coming up, going into the future. So for the month of July, I can definitely sense that it could be anywhere in July. And when I do readings, it's anywhere from like 3 to 6 months. Okay, so even if you're watching this way down the line, so I'm doing this the last week of June, so whenever you're watching this, it's kind of like timeless. So because you're going to resonate to it, because you were attracted somehow to this video, to watch this video. So I just want you to have that kind of, I want you to know that, because there's a lot of transition that I see in this reading. So with the moon, so the disseminating moon, take time to breathe out. So take time to meditate, take time to write down your goals, take time to write down what you want to release. So for releasing, you can release anytime. It doesn't have to be a full moon. You can write down, I want to finish up with this cycle and I want to move forward. Sorry, I got a little tickle in my throat. They want me to say something else. So, and I was just thinking of it as I was speaking. It was coming into my mind, and it's like they want me to say it, and now I have lost it. I'm gonna move to the next one, and then it's gonna come back to me, okay? So move in a different direction, or move in a new direction. So this is the Traveler. This one is from the Kyle Gray. This is the Angels and Ancestors. So move in a new direction. So that's really, like, I'm seeing a lot of that. I'm seeing like there is 2 5s here, so 2 change, one of them, so it's the Hierophant. Now it kind of shows up, the Hierophant. Sorry, I'm kind of bouncing around here, but I am going to go in order, and I am going to show you everything and all the cards. So the Hierophant, so it shows up major arcana card, and so it shows up as something that you might be struggling with. So with that card and where it's placed, it's kind of like that, like the spectrum. So it could kind of be like, hey, you know what, like it's kind of nagging at me. I am going to do it. But I'm just kind of, you know, procrastinating. And then there's the like, oh my gosh, like this is really heavy. I have to get rid of this. Like I need to do this. Like it's a big, huge deal to do. So, and then there's all in between. Okay. So anywhere on the spectrum, but I'm just feeling where this is placed. It's kind of like the fear card, things where you need to pay attention to, things like movement that you're not necessarily willing to do. Okay, so there is a shift coming, and it may be your shift. It may be, and what I mean by that is that you are making the choice. You are saying, hey, you know what? I am changing my cycle. I am changing where I'm at, and I am making that decision. If not, it really kind of looks like the universe is saying, hey, you know what? Enough is enough. We're actually changing things up for you. So there's a lot of change, and there's a lot of feelings. There's a lot of things. So sometimes things may happen where they end, but you didn't want it to end that way. That is the universe stepping in. Okay. So when you're watching this, because I mean, there's opportunity. This is what I see, is that there's opportunity. Here's the next, this is the Archangel Tarot. This one is fire energy here. This is Page of Gabriel. And this one is follow your passion. You are ready for any challenge. Opportunities for excitement and adventure. Okay. So with this one, so the page, it's always like that new beginning energy, kind of like, I don't like saying it that way, but like that immature energy. So it, like when I say it's kind of like that beginning energy. So it's just starting. Sorry, I'm on my ball. That's why I'm kind of moving around. So it's that beginning energy. So it's just, you're just starting to form this new cycle. So new cycle forming, okay? And you've got that fire energy, you've got that will, that desire, you're setting those goals, okay? So now going on to the tarot cards. So we have the 9 of Fire. Good, very good card, that things are coming to, things are switching up. This difficulty where you're feeling beat up, where you're feeling like you've been through the ringer, you've maybe been on an emotional roller coaster, and so it's showing that things are starting to lighten up. Now, you have new beginning. So you have this opportunity being given to you. And this is abundance. It could be money, and it could be across the board abundance. So you have this opportunity, okay? Now, what I'm receiving is that there is your part that you play in this, where you have to take that action. Okay, so you have so far these two fire energies here. It's coming to an end, but then you have that new beginning where there's this new cycle that's starting. Okay, and you're moving into that new direction. And by taking that breath, you're releasing that cycle. So pay attention to things that you have been kind of lingering around. You want those cycles to end. And it could be procrastination because there's other people involved. Maybe you don't want to hurt someone's feelings, but you really have to think about yourself, because you're here for you. This is your life. We are on this earth for a limited time. So making the most of your life, doing what you want to do. It's not being selfish. When you put yourself first, you're actually helping other people. So when you're happy, when you're fulfilled, when you're doing your thing, you're in joy, you're happy. And then you are emanating these high vibrational vibrations. So then other people around you are like, hey, you know what? Feels like a really good energy. It feels like somewhere where I want to be. So you're going to start attracting your tribe. You're going to start attracting the people that are connected to you, the people that are going to be your cheerleaders, the people that are going to cheer you on no matter what. They're not going to be the naysayers. Okay, so you know what I mean, that there's a new direction. Choosing yourself, choosing in the Aquarian energy, and I'm going to be talking about this a lot more coming up in other videos. The Aquarian energy that we're in, the age of Aquarius, that's calling for more independent thinking, more independent acting, really looking at yourself as, who am I as an individual, and really connecting to yourself, really bringing out that creativity, and really receiving that knowledge from source, from God, from the universe, from spirit, whatever you like to call it. You're receiving that energy. And that's what the age of Aquarius, there's going to be lots and lots and lots and lots of shifts that are coming up. So take heed to this shift here that's happening for you. This is just the beginning. This is just the beginning. So you want to be ahead of this. You want to be on par. Okay? So it looks great. Like there's finding your tribe. Maybe you already have your tribe. Maybe you have members of your tribe. Maybe you're attracting more people. Maybe you're helping other people. So Virgo, you have like a very, you can kind of get in your head a bit, okay? So especially like your earth energy. So being in the Aquarian energy, there can be a lot more overthinking, a lot more analyzing. So I would encourage you to look at that and to be aware of that you don't want to get stuck in that overthinking. You don't want to get stuck in that procrastination and not making those choices that are the best choices for you, because like I said, here's your next two cards side by side. Dun 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 dun. The Tower and the Death card. Yay! So for these cards here, now if you watch tarot, if you are familiar with tarot, you know that these are not bad cards, okay? These are, everything's falling into place, okay? Falling into place. This is when the universe is saying, hey, you know what? Stop grasping on these things that are out of your control. Stop trying to make this relationship work. Stop trying to, I don't know, whatever it is that the cycle is that you're leaving. Stop trying so hard to keep all of these things around. You have to let go. You have to let go and let God, okay? let go and let God, because everything is falling into place, okay? The Tower card, it can be, a scary card for some people, and maybe there's other people that read it differently, but in my experience, it is the universe that's coming along, and yeah, the universe can kind of like take you on the shoulders and really remove you out of your situation, and in not a nice way sometimes. So I've had experiences like that, and I know that some of my clients have had experiences like that, where I've said, hey, you know what, this is what I'm receiving. I don't think that you should be in this position anymore, or this is what I'm receiving. Like, maybe it's time for you to leave. And then about maybe 6 months later, they were fired. But they had that opportunity. They were given that information prior. Remember, messages are everywhere. Okay, so paying attention. Age of Aquarius, top 3 chakras here, okay? So throat chakra, third eye chakra, crown chakra. Remember to listen for the messages, listen and pay attention to the things that are coming in. Paying attention to things that resonate with you. Even if you're walking along and you hear someone else's conversation and something in that conversation resonates with you, it's meant for you. It doesn't mean that the conversation that they're having is meant for you. It means that the words coming out of their mouth, spirit, the universe, is popping on in there and letting you hear that. Specific, could be a word, could be a couple words, could be a sentence. It was meant for you. So paying attention to the messages, because you are always supported by spirit. You are always supported by the universe. Now, here we go with the Death card. This is a cycle is ending. So when cycles are ending, that means that there's new beginnings. So new beginnings coming, and this is great, okay? Like, this could definitely represent change in money and other abundant things in your life, such as your happiness. Because that's very, very important, is your happiness. So we have the Star card. So I'm feeling a lot of balance here. Giving and receiving. Very, very important. Lovely energy. Now it starts to shift. Now it starts to change. So now you have with the air energy here, and then you have the fire energy. So this is another completion card, okay? So this tough cycle, and this is like going into the future. This is also like internally you. Like, you can feel it lightening up. You can feel it lightening up. You can start feeling your ideas starting to be your own, okay? You can start your ideas, your thought process. You're really starting to manifest, set those goals, okay? Things are changing. Again, we have the 8 of Wands, all right? So this one here, lots of fire energy going in one direction. And then, side by side, I was talking about the Hierophant before. Now, okay, I'm going to show this one by itself. So the Hierophant here, so this is a significant change. There is significant change coming. This is like a very like aligning with yourself, okay? Aligning with yourself, that kind of spiritual awareness about yourself. So that spiritual awareness, that just means that there is this awareness and you are connecting. You're really connecting with yourself. But this is the fear. This is the fear card. And remember I said that this could be, it represents, and where it's placed, you know, the fear card, or thinking of, or paying attention to. So this one here, remember I said it could be on any part of the spectrum, okay? So with the spectrum, it could be like, hey, you know what? It's just kind of, let's just pay attention to this. Or it's that big thing where like, oh my gosh, like big things are happening. We really gotta like pay attention to this, like big time. And so that's all that means. Now, again, change. Now, this is like at the end of your reading here, kind of like the completion card. So this one here, again, representing change, representing that the issues that are going on, the obstacles, the cycle or cycles that really needed to end, and how the universe may be stepping in. So this could be the universe taking action, or this could be you taking action. You take as much action. You take as much action before, because remember, the universe is always supporting you and always has your back. So they're going to put you on path no matter what. You just might not like it. So you having the say, because the universe is like, hey, you know what? Here, let's change it up. I'm like, this spiritual reading that Robin's giving you right now, this is this awareness for what's coming up in July. And I mean, I love the Tower and I love the Death card. I'm a Scorpio, so the Death card, like, that's mine, and the Tower card too. Everything always falling into place. Like, that's my life. You know, everything is always falling into place. Everything's always aligning. Yes, the universe has definitely come in a few times and took me by the shoulders and put me back on my path, okay? So it happens to all of us. But knowing that we are going through many, many transitions coming forward. And again, other videos, I'm going to talk about that more. But I want you to know that yes, there's change. This is coming to an end where there's these disagreements, that uncomfortableness, that non-alignment. So that is changing. You have two change cards side by side. And then what I did was I got this clarification from the other deck, right? Remember that? And I'll put that into the description. This one's 9 of Cups. What a gorgeous, beautiful energy. 9 of Cups. It's coming. It's definitely coming. So for the overall synopsis of your reading, the summary is there are changes, there are shifts that are happening. These are shifts that are happening for you. Whether you are making these actions or the universe is coming in and assisting, things are going to be going very, very well for you coming into the future. So making sure that you are aware of where you're standing right now. And even just take an audit of your life and just say, like, this is where I want to be. This is where I'm at right now. These are things that I don't want. These are things that I want to release and that I want to breathe it out, release it. Remember, write things down. You can rip them up. You can burn the paper. You can submerge it into water. When burning, please do that safely, going in a new direction. You have a lot of fire energy, but you also have like fantastic you energy, okay? New beginning and 9 of Cups, like, that's really, really great. That's awesome. I'm loving that for you. The Star, the Hierophant, and lots of change, oops, change, You've lots of change, lots and lots of change. So I thank you so much for watching and supporting. Please like and subscribe to continue to watch more videos that I will be putting out monthly. And also, like I was talking about, how I'm going to be talking about the Age of Aquarius more and other things that are coming up. I really appreciate your support. I thank you very much. Thank you so much for visiting my channel. Have a beautiful July. Mwah. Thank you.